You've been carefully choosing foods, exercising, and taking your diabetes medication, but your last blood glucose reading was still really high. Then there's a great chance your food choices haven't been as good as you thought. So today, let's discuss 7 most common foods that can cause blood sugar spikes. By the way, if we haven't met before, my name is Terah, and I'm here to help you make better nutritional choices while managing diabetes. So let's get into it. The number 1 food on the list is instant oatmeal. Oatmeal is a popular breakfast option for most people. Steel-cut oats are a great choice as they are rich in fiber, and fiber helps slow down the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream. Well, as long as you control your portions, of course. However, instant oats are a different story. These are highly processed, which means they are digested faster and the blood sugar increases faster as well. Also, instant oatmeal often has added sugar and other ingredients, so it's a great possibility that you'll consume too much of them at one time. Choose the good old steel-cut oats instead. Add some fresh berries, nuts, or cinnamon, and you'll have a healthy breakfast option without spiking your blood sugar levels. Number 2 is fruit juices. Fruit juice is often considered a healthy option. As much as we think of fruit juice as healthy, they are primarily sugar. Its effects on blood sugar spikes are similar to other sugary drinks, such as Coke or energy drinks. And in some cases, fruit juice is even higher in sugar and carbs than any other sugary drink. As a general rule, eating whole fruit is healthier than drinking fruit juice or fruit smoothies. For example, a 250 milliliter glass of unsweetened orange juice typically contains around 100 calories, while an actual orange has only 60 calories. Again, the best alternative is to drink water with a slice of lemon, which has less than 1 gram of carbs and is calorie-free. Number 3 on the list, flavored coffee drinks. There's nothing better than a cup of joe early in the morning, right? However, if you're a fan of flavored coffee drinks, you should understand that it's more like a liquid dessert rather than a healthy beverage. Flavored coffee drinks are also loaded with carbs. Even light versions contain enough carbs to significantly raise your blood sugar levels. Now let's take a peek at the Starbucks Cafe Vanilla Frappuccino. With ingredients like milk, sugar, and vanilla flavoring, you are gaining numerous empty calories. This means you're eating sugar or fats with basically no nutritional value. If you add some whipped cream into a 16-ounce size, you'll have around 430 calories and 72 grams of carbs, and this is far more than the person needs from a single beverage. Number 4 is honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. When people with diabetes try to avoid blood sugar spikes, they often try to minimize their intake of white table sugar, candies, cookies, and pies, and instead they choose honey, agave nectar, or maple syrup. Now listen, even though these sweeteners aren't highly processed, they contain as many carbs as white sugar. In fact, most contain even more. Here you can see the list of the carb counts of a 1 tablespoon serving of these sweeteners. That's quite impressive, right? In fact, one study showed that people with prediabetes experienced similar increases in blood sugar when they consumed 1.7 ounces or 50 grams of white sugar and honey. Your best strategy is to avoid all forms of sugar and use natural low-carb sweeteners instead, such as stevia. Number 5 on the list is foods containing trans fats. Trans fats are unsaturated fats that have been chemically altered to increase their stability. They're often added to products to extend their shelf life. Trans fats are found in margarine, peanut butter, baked goods, spreads, creamers, and frozen desserts. To avoid trans fats, it's important to read labels carefully. Don't eat foods that have any partially hydrogenated items on the ingredients list, and keep in mind that food companies can list 0 grams if it contains less than 0.5 grams of trans fat per serving. This means your food may have trans fats, even if the nutrition label says 0. So the best thing you can do is reduce the number of processed foods in your diet. Number 6, white pasta, rice, and bread. Once again, carbs are the nemesis of diabetes. White bread, white rice, and pasta should all be avoided if you have diabetes. These refined carbs are not only processed and have no nutritional value, but they also significantly increase blood sugar levels. Instead, try to pick a higher fiber option, such as pasta made from beans or lentils, brown rice, and whole grain high fiber bread. If you really enjoy the taste and flavor of white pasta and rice, then be mindful and try to choose appropriate portions. Also, Balance it off with high-fiber veggies as a side dish. Add some lean protein too to minimize the impact on your blood sugar. Number 7 is French fries. Those crispy fries are not only high in carbs that raise blood sugar levels, but they're also fried in unhealthy oils that may promote inflammation and increase the risk of heart disease. Potatoes themselves are already high in carbs. A medium white potato contains approximately 169 calories and 37 grams of carbs, while a medium-sized serving of fast food French fries has 427 calories and 56 grams of carbs, and that's a lot. However, if you don't want to avoid potatoes completely, eating a small serving of sweet potatoes would be your best option. We're not done yet, so subscribe to the Klinio channel and watch the next videos about surprising hidden sugars and the top 5 hacks to make eating with diabetes easier.